What's going on, guys? Blazing here, and today we're going to be doing a champion gear on none other than the Scyl of the Drakes. She is a login champion, right? You do get her in, I believe it is what, 60-day login, 90-day login. I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't have a free to play, so I really couldn't tell you, right? But you're going to be getting her, and as you're getting her, you're going to want to know how to gear her. So let's go. Let's find our Scyl of the Drakes right here, and let's figure out which one we want. By the way, this is the best skin for her. I don't care what anybody says about this one. This skin is the best one. So anyways, whoops, let's go back. All right, so now for us to figure out again what her gear is going to be, we got to figure out what we're going to use her for, right? So we do have her fully booked, so but you don't have to. She's actually one of the champions, but you don't need to have fully booked to gain value out of her. So A1 places a decreased speed for 2 turns. Also has a 30% chance of increasing the target's turn meter by 15%. So early game arena, that's great. Action wars, that's great. Just about everywhere it's great, except for Griffin. You do not want to decrease turn meter on Griffin, right? A2 attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 20% chance of placing a stun for 1 turn. Books up to 35. Then her A3 is a revives an ally with 50% HP and places an ally protect on him for 2 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. And then her passive heals all allies by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. Also places a 30% increased speed buff on a random ally for 2 turns. I'd really like to see this on all allies, but I guess that would make her kind of broken, right? And I mean, she's already a great champion. What we've decided to do with her in this build is going to be a resistance build, and we are not taking any accuracy. And the reason for that is we don't want the accuracy because we only use her for the Griffin. We aren't going to be using her anywhere else. We just care about her keeping us healthy. And we can also use her in Hard Hydra as our resist tank, and as our reviver and healer. So that is the purpose that we're going to do her on this for this one. Now I do have a second one, and I will be doing another build where I build her as a CC champion, so look out for that one coming out as well too. But for this one, we are going to do this the old-fashioned way without the Hell Hades optimizer, and that way you guys can kind of see what our thought process is and what we're looking to do. So let's get into it. So banner, we're going to want to start with either HP or defense, right? We could also look for resistance, and we'd want a substat of speed for the banner. Okay, so here we have 1 attack, which is useless for us. Attack percentage, we got triple speed. Let's see what else we got. We got resistance, flat HP, flat attack, defense. I think that'll be okay for a reroll. We got resistance. Here we go. So this is good. We've got 1 roll in HP, 2 rolls in speed, defense, and flat HP. So for right now, we're going to keep that one. What do we have here? He's got defense, double HP, double attack. Soulbound has a pretty decent one. We don't want to touch the ones from Tuhana Rock. So we're gonna keep this one on for now, and then we'll see if we find anything else. I don't really want to be ripping gear off people if I don't have to, right? Here we've got a double speed, defense, and defense percentage. Here we've got an attack. Actually, this one I'm just going to sell, right? Because it's not going to be worth it for my account. Here we have resistance, defense percentage, defense, and HP. And what the heck, we'll roll this up to 12, see what this gets us. Okay, not really good. What about this? I don't like it. I want to roll flat defense and flat attack, so we'll sell that right away. Okay, so it looks like that's going to be our banner. Now for the neck piece. The neck piece, we're going to want, again, main stat, HP or defense. Substat, we're going to want to look for resistance and try to take no accuracy if possible. So here we've got a defense neck. We've got 1 roll in attack, which is fine. 3 rolls in resistance, and nothing else. What do we have on this refresh? It's got accuracy. We want to avoid accuracy. That's got accuracy. I think I'm going to go with this one, right? Because now that brings our resistance to 356, which is pretty solid because I believe you only need about 300 or 350 for Griffin. So we're just about there, right? Okay, now for ring, we're going to want main stat, HP or defense again, with substat, HP percentage, and defense percentage. So we've got main defense, HP, flat HP, HP percentage, attack, and defense percentage. We've got 2 rolls in defense percentage and 2 rolls in attack. We've got probably our best choice at this point, so we'll try that on. And yeah, so we're gonna stick with that ring. Okay, so we're gonna equip the rings, amulet, and banner, and then we are going to go with the chest. I'm gonna sell those real quick. Okay, so now we've got her at a healthy 122 speed so far, 3,000 defense, 37,000, sorry, HP. We don't really care about the attack, 356 resistance, and 110 accuracy. Unfortunately, the accuracy comes from my faction guardians and my great hall, so that is about the lowest I will be able to get. I do have a max great hall, and unfortunately I do have, I believe it's actually filled out for barbarians. So we're going to start from the top row, right? And we're going to look for substats, speed, resistance. Now, here's the tricky part, right? Do we want to build her in a relentless set? Do we want to build her in a regeneration set? Do we want to build her in, what else could we build her in? Could build her in a reflex set to bring her cooldowns down faster. I think the reflex set's probably going to be the worst choice because, excuse me guys, the reflex set's probably going to be our worst choice because we're not using the A2 for CC, so we don't really care about getting the cooldown on this build reduced. It would be nice if we can get the revive reduced, but it is not a necessity. Relentless would be nice because it would give us extra turns, kind of do what reflex does, but it would give us more healing. And then regeneration, that's just going to make it so she's really tanky, keeps bringing herself back up, and doesn't have an issue. Now, there is another set that another 2 sets we could use. We could use Immortal, right? So then that'll make her tanky, and then she'll gain her HP back in a heal every turn. We can also do it in a Guardian set, which will absorb the damage from everybody else and will also heal her. So you have a few options, right? Protection and Stone Skin aren't really going to work for her. or at least in my opinion, it's not really going to work for her. So you don't really need those. My approach, I believe, for this build is going to be the regeneration set. And if we can't build it with regeneration, then we'll build it with either immortal, and then our last choice will be guardian. So this isn't already looking pretty bad. This does not have any accuracy. This has actually got everything we want on here. It's got HP, defense, speed, resist. So we're going to use that one. We will see what we have on equipped, because I do have some champions that don't need it. So that's the attack. Rector Drat's got accuracy on that. He's got accuracy. Okay. We can take the speed requirement out and see what we have. That's on our Duchess. We don't want to touch our Duchess. That's on Rector Drath. That isn't really going to help us. That's definitely not going to help us. Okay. So I'm already seeing a bad sign here where it's not looking like I'm going to be able to build her in a regen set. Let's see what the bottom part has for us. Okay, gloves, no. These are defensive gloves with resistance, speed, and HP, so we can try those on. Defense, accuracy, resistance. What's Godseeker got? Godseeker's got HP percentage, resistance, defense percentage. Shamel has crit rate. Okay. Try that. I'd say let's upgrade this to 12, and in hopes that we get double resistance. Ooh, we got accuracy. That's gonna bring us about what, 127 accuracy. All right, let's go speed without the resistance. Let's see what we come up with here. We're looking for either a helm. Okay. This has got double accuracy. Oh, this is gonna be kind of hard. Oh, wait, I think we might have it. Bring this up to 12. Perfect. So we'll take that. Okay. So as of now, we are at a nice 4.4k defense, 4600 HP, 198 speed, 425 resistance, and 110 accuracy. This is key for the build that I want. I don't want any accuracy. Okay, so now we have the resistance we need for Hydra and for Doom Tower. We have the defense, and we could definitely use more HP and more speed. Ideally, I'd want around 225 speed for this, maybe 250 if we can push it. So primary stat for the chest is going to be defense or HP, and for this one we can kind of look for basically any set. Let's see what we have in immortal. I don't like this. Let's see what we have for resilience. That's not bad. We'll try that on for now. Okay. Let's see. Most of these are 4-piece sets. Now we could see what we have in defense. No. What do we have here? We have, that's got accuracy. It's got crit rate, speed, accuracy. All right. So I think we'll probably be looking into resilience. All right, we want subset speed and resistance. What do we have here? Triple speed, double speed, no speed. Ugh, accuracy there. Ooh, this is nice. We'll try that on. And then let's see if we can find a regen piece. That's got accuracy. We don't really want accuracy for this whatsoever. Okay, so we don't really need the resist anymore, so we can take the resist off as a build, and we can go main stat, either HP percentage or defense. We don't want Euros. Let's try this. Level it up to 12. Let's see if we can get triple speed. Get double speed and crit rate. I mean, the crit rate won't be bad on her, but it's not really going to serve anything for us. Let's see if we can get a resist main stat. No, it doesn't look like it. What can we do in Defiant? Defiant might not be bad for us. Now again, you're not going to try to build this and try to get the set bonuses. I'm just doing it because my account can do this, right? So let's see. Perfect. Okay. So we now have a Defiant set, and we have a Regeneration set. So we're going to be super tanky, right? We're sitting shy of just 60k HP, which we can definitely glyph a lot of it, right? We're at 4.8k defense, 210 speed. I like more speed, but I'm pretty sure I can glyph it. 521 resistance and 110 accuracy. The fact that I was able to build this without any accuracy added onto it is great. Unfortunately, the Great Hall is kind of what kills me. So we're going to go ahead and equip this. We didn't rip off too much gear from other champs, but during our next CVC, I will go through because it is going to be a personal reward CVC, and I will glyph everything, and I should get her to roughly about 62, 63k HP with roughly about 5k defense. So she's going to be super tanky. She's not going to be taking a lot of damage. I could probably push it another 15 speed, depending on how many 6-star glyphs I have. 521 resistance, I could probably push it up a little higher, right? So this is actually a pretty good build. So let's go take a quick gander, or I guess that's how you know how old I am when I say let's take a quick gander. Let's go into Griffin, right? And then take out the super OP team. We'll put in Ninja. Where's our Ninja? We'll put her in. We will put in, we just built our Scyl of the Drakes. Where is she? What did I do with her? Why do I not see her? Oh, there she is. Including Vault, there we go. For some reason I couldn't see it. There's our Ninja. And what the heck, we'll throw in a Cardiel in the lead. And let's see how we do. Actually, I probably should have thrown my what's it called? My Ethos in to just help clear the waves, but ally attack for this boss is actually kind of huge. And this isn't a showcase for this boss. I can, if you guys need a showcase for this boss, I can do it, but he's pretty easy. Right, we're minimizing the amount of buffs we can bring. but I'm kind of hoping that he demolishes us. With this build, you can actually two-man this with Scyl of the Drakes and Drexstar. And the nice thing about Drexstar is you could really build him really slow, like we did in the last video. And as long as he's got enough accuracy, she'll just keep bringing him up every time. So you could see, I mean, we're getting nuked from him, but she's not taking anything. So, I guess the next place I'd want to take her, so she's going to work in that build for Doom Tower, but the next place I want to take her would be in Arena. I'm just going to go in and pick out a super tanky team, super defensive team. Let's see here. I want someone that's going to be nuking me. No. We'll take that team. Let's take that out. Okay, so we're just gonna put a super stall defensive team in there. We're going to put in our him, Duchess. Where'd you go? This is the problem when you have too many champions. You just lose track of them all. And yeah, what the hell? Just throw in that. So if we can last a few minutes, I'd be happy. Oh. Wow, we're faster. Okay. So that Leorius actually didn't do anything for his team. Okay, so our Duchess went down, but our Scyl of the Drakes is still very tanky, very healthy. Even Leorius didn't really take us down there, so and that Kandrathon and Leorius are the Kandrathon, I mean, is positive affinity, and Leorius just smacks. So she's holding. She's holding. Okay. So minute and a half. Not a plat reset team, but she held up, I think. When Kandrathon nuked her and when Leorius nuked her. Let's see if maybe if we take out the Baragni and put in a what else can we put in? What else can we put in? Who's going to give us a lot of support? I guess Ursaga. We'll try this. Not sure why I didn't have it on auto. We could see, I mean, the second hit came in. And we didn't put any reaction on her. So she's taking the nukes pretty good. Granted that, you know, you have Ultimate Death Knight in there who's helping. But in Arena, this is kind of like the team you'd put her in, just to keep her up. Wow. Yeah, so we're lasting at least a minute. I'm happy because that Kandrathon is not able to one-shot us with his A3 or his A2, I believe it is, his AoE. So yeah, she was second to last to go down. So I think it's a good defensive build. I think it's going to be okay. I'm happy with it. I think it's going to serve its purpose. It's not, you could probably put some crit damage gloves on her if you wanted her to do crit, if you wanted to do some damage, but then you'd also take War Master on her, which we didn't. So overall, I'm happy with the build. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, we weren't really trying to win any of these. We just wanted to see how long we would last and if she would be tanky enough. So I think she was. So yeah, guys, as always, much appreciation. I hope you enjoy this. I be safe out there. Be good to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.